Notes today are Module 4, Section 2, which is on translations. We've done this already earlier in Module 2, Section 4. And so some things you should know, and if not, remind yourself by putting them in your notes. Translation means to slide it up, down, left, right, or on a diagonal. There's always a thing called a vector in our book. And so they give you the vector, which is two numbers, kind of looks like a coordinate. And you use this rule, x, y equals, or changes to x plus a, y plus b. And so they give the example down here of p is -2, -2, 3, and the vector is 7, 4. -2 plus 7, the first part of the vector, is 5. 3 plus 4 is 7. And so that's how they went from P to P image. Again, was moving along that vector. And so the vector, the first number moves it x, left and right. In this case, right, because it's positive. The second number moved it up and down because it's positive. In this case, it moved it up. So you really have to understand this vector today. And so let's review. This is more a review type question. I want to move these points along the vector. And so let's just talk about M first here. M is -2, 1. I want to change it by adding 4 and minusing 9, or adding the -9. And so my M image should be -2 plus 4, which is the same as 4 minus 2, and 1 plus -9, or 1 minus 9, -8. And I can continue to do that for points N. -1 plus 4 is 3. 4 minus 9 is -5. And P, 1 plus 4 rather is 5. 2 minus 9 is -7. And I get that answer there, C. So now I have to determine a translation vector. And so you have to make sure you understand this D came first, this D came second. How do I know that? I have to know that the image means it's the new one. All right, it is the second or new one. And so how did I get from the original over to the new? And to get there, I had to go left. 1, 2, 3, 4. I had to go then down. 1, 2. So left 4, down 2. Left 4 would be -4. Down 2 would be -2. And so my vector would be -4, because left and right is the x. -2, because up and down it goes with the y. And then I could check that. If I go left 4, down 2, does E match up? Yes. If I go left 4, down 2, does F match up? Yes. My vector is correct. These two people, Suzuki and Lucy, are going cross-country skiing. Doesn't really look like cross-country skiing if they're going downhill, but okay. The ski lift will take them to the start of Eastern Trail, so the ski lift takes them up, and then they ski to the lodge. It says their movement from the end of the ski lift to the lodge can be described along a translation vector of what? So we don't know they're going to go straight this path. We can explain the vector of how they got there from this point to this point. And so we want to go from where the trail ended over to the lodge. So this becomes my original point, and this becomes my new point. And so how did they get there? Well, they went left, 1, 2, 3. Man, I'm already, oh. Let's just count with this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Or you can think of it as this is 6, this is 11, and so they went over 5. And so I know in my vector, they went right 5. And then they went down. They went down 1, 2, 3. Or you can think of this is 8 and this is 5. So they went down 3. Going down is negative. And so that's the vector. Go ahead and give these a try. Best of luck.